and welcome to the Worldwide Folklore Tales live vaccine broadcast as we're about to light this beautiful fire here behind us, and the sun is setting here over Folklore Forest. And so we thought we would do a little impromptu stream for Sunday evening, and this is the 13th of September 25. And as you can see behind us, we're just preparing to, actually we're filming some footage for Digital Voodoo. So when the sun is set completely and we can, the fire will be in full blaze, we're going to record just some footage from different points of view, from over there, let's say, from the edges of the darkness as you come in to this campsite at night when the fire is lit, and you're going to be listening to stories, or you're going to be telling stories by this fire, and maybe even cooking food over this fire. Because I know that is always fun to do over a campfire, right? And so you join us this evening where I'm about to actually start this fire. And you guys get the privilege today for joining us. Thank you very much if you have just stopping by. Thank you to all our subscribers, particularly our recent ones. Big shout out to all our our sponsors and Digital Voodoo especially. And we're going to be featuring some of their things. They're actually working with us right now on some great new graphic packages. So our intro package and everything is going to be amazing. And it really does feature as you come up the pathway here, and then also the other side of the woods over the hill. So that's a part of what we're going to be doing tonight, and I hope that you'll stick with us, join us, and we're going to sit at some point and enjoy the fire as the sun sets and we go into a really nice, beautiful, late summer's evening, September. Okay, well, without further ado, let's see if we can get this baby cooking, shall we? Now she's going to take a little while. We've got quite a few large logs on here. The wood is very dry, so I shall probably just start it. See how we go. At the bottom. You ready, guys? Let's see what happens. Oh, she's roaring. Now I do have another device right here with me, and I will join you real quick in the text chat soon. I'm just going to keep my eyes focused on the fire for now. I hope you're going to love this one. As you can see, the sun is just beginning to set behind us. So pretty soon this place is going to get really dark. Oh, it's toasty and warm already, guys. Ah, ho, ho, ho. Woo. Enjoy the fire for a second. Yeah, so we have a perfect evening for this tonight. There's very little wind. We're kind of at the top of a hill, and this is our backyard. This is Folklore Forest. If you're not familiar with the channel, we have quite a lot of woodland all the way back behind us, and this is really just the top of the hill of our backyard where the woodlands begin. And so we've created this space, and we will be creating more of this space to be replaced with actual cottages, or like storybook style cottages that you could actually stay in. One is going to be right over there at some point, and one will be here, and there might be another one just over here to my right, which is probably just out of shot for you right now. And there is other spaces over here, and then further back for the other acreage that stretches for quite some distance. And we're going to be, if you look at some of the shorts that we've done, there's some shots in those, like the woodland walk, and where you get to see a lot of that. But you know, these things we got here just over 6 months ago, and so next year, really early next year, we're going to actually start building these cabins up here, and they're going to be amazing. And you'll see some images of some of those in some of our footage, our videos, our intros coming soon. But also, you know, we're going to be actually building these things and filming it, so that's going to be an experience live, and you know, in a time-lapse thing. And if you think Hobbiton or anything else, where you've got these wonderful cabins, later if you look actually, subscribe to the channel or look at the channel, I usually put a notice out there with a picture in there, and one of those cabins is designed by a guy called David Lee, who passed in 2022 sadly, but he was an artist and an architect, and he built quite a few of these homes, and they're very much in keeping with how we see something like that back here in the woods. Hi guys, so I'm going to join you right over there, just the other side of the fire in a second, because I know I'm getting questions, and I apologise if I haven't getting to those questions right away. You can see I'm kind of just talking to camera, but I'm going to come and join you over the other side of the fire and have a chat with you guys, and we'll just keep our eye on this for now, okay? Okay, so sorry guys, if you're still with me, I'm just looking at RC5. I see your comments there, thank you. And also inspired by Kobe. Hi there guys, good to see you. Thank you, Greg Newman. Welcome. Nice fire, yeah, it's very warm, very warm. And I know we all love to have a fire. We're coming up to, you know, the end of summer now, and we're in September, so it's just a good time to do it. And as you can see, we have plenty of firewood here. So, to question, it's RC5, if you're still with us, you have a question about your property. If you wanted to email us, or if you wanted to, if you have Discord, we have a Discord channel where you can contact us directly, or you can email us, or you can ask in the chat, and you know, go please, and I'll try and do my best to answer that for you as I can. Yeah, inspired by Kobe. Yeah. we have been trying to do this for a decade now. So we just acquired the property in this, well, 6 months ago, and you know, our channel is really about this space and about just woodland and fires. Telling stories by a campfire too. So that's something we're going to be looking forward to soon. You said hello, hi. Yeah, thank you, Greg, again, thank you. So, thanks for stopping by again to Worldwide Folklore Tales and to Folklore Forest as the sun begins to set behind us. And we're going to enjoy this fire. I'm going to be stepping in front of the camera, I'm going to be in the chat. But I am actually going to be setting up around here to film some point of view action shots and sequences for our new introduction sequence, which again is being made by Digital Voodoo, and they're basically well, there's some great animation that goes with that, combined with real shots around here and as you come up through the woodland path. So please stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe, and if you're into Discord, we do have that Discord channel. We are looking for new members, so please come along and join us if you want to see more of this and storytelling too. And remember, we've got Halloween coming up, so we have a few special things planned for Halloween this year. Also, I just was kind of reminding myself, we do have a security camera right above where you're looking at, just above the camera where we're at now. And that records this area in 24-hour night vision, and we can switch into a floodlight. And we do have a lot of animals come around at night, so we are feeding animals up here too. And soon we're going to have that 24-hour live stream of this site, and then a few other sites, cameras just placed over here so that we can look down into the ravine and catch some of the animals that we see a lot. Today we had wild turkeys right in our backyard for the first time, which is awesome. We get a lot of really nice birds too, if you're into birds and bird watching. We have an area in our backyard just down there where we're really encouraging all of the blue jays, the cardinals, and goldfinches and such. So we like to sort of cover their antics, the kind of humorous. And we released a shot earlier because we're sitting on the porch getting ready to do this stream, and in came the turkeys. So we sat and filmed them, and if you check it out, they're quite big. There's a few of them. So yeah, basically we're going to be filming from that camera tonight at this fire, and in 3 or 4 different places around the site itself as the sun sets. Hopefully we'll stay live for that, so you can be behind the scenes if you want to stick around. Please ask your questions in the chat, or say hi, where you're from. It's really good to see you guys. Thank you very much for joining us and stopping by on this wonderful evening. going to come back into camera again just to say that tomorrow night we're planning on a live storytelling. So we have 3 stories that I'll be narrating for you guys if you want to check it out, and it will be mixed with a little of pre-recorded footage that we have. So I'll just move out of the way of the smoke there. Also with our live footage, so that's going to be very interesting. We wanted to try and do it tonight, but we had a few issues with our tech difficulties, so we fixed that. And then tonight we're just showing you guys one of the fires here in the fire pit. And I don't know if you get a real sense of the idea of the size of the thing, but it's good fire. And we're going to plan on keeping that stoked and going for the next hour or so until the sun sets. And just over there behind me now, I can see that the sun is starting to get lower behind that tree line. Thank you guys for joining us all Worldwide Folklore Tales, and we're in the Folklore Forest. It's what I affectionately call the String Shoe Camp, but yeah, this is where String Shoe will tell his stories, the character that we have, String Shoe. Apparently he lives in the woods somewhere, but that's between me and you, so don't tell anybody, okay? That's our secret. Fire's looking good. I'm going to stoke this in a little minute. I'm just going to kind of flatten it down so it's going to spark. I've got a very big log right here I'm going to keep my eye on, but we'll have to bring this down a little bit to get the ashes going, and then I'll be putting on some more wood. You might just hear me moving around sometimes. I'm just making sure that, that fire is so hot right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's huge, but it's kicks off some heat, Luckily today we're blessed. It was a nice cool day, mid 75 Fahrenheit. I think in Celsius that's probably around 18 or so maybe, but if you're there and you use Celsius a lot, then let me know if I'm wrong or if I'm close. But maybe that's another game we can play. Guess the number. And you can Google it, it comes right up there, I'm sure. But yeah, it's been a good day. And like I said earlier, we're just sort of winding down now a little bit slowly as we head into fall. And so we're going to see these trees change colors. And luckily, we're going to be in the middle of that. And we're going to be up close and personal. We're going to have another webcam up here, which gives us 16 times 3D zoom, and that's going to be awesome for getting in real close and personal to some amazing Maine animals, which is where we are. Did I forget to mention? Here we are pretty much in mid-coast Maine. A few miles in one direction over there, we have the coast, the Gulf of Maine, and without giving a little too much away, we're in a very rare, secluded area of Maine, and we're very, very fortunate to have it. So we'd like to share it with everybody, and at some point soon, next year, perhaps we'll invite our friends to come and join us here, and our subscribers or our Discord friends, and we'll have events and parties, and it'll be fun. It'll be good. But like I said, Halloween coming up soon, so we're really looking forward to doing that for you guys very quickly. I'm just going to try and throw a few more sticks in here. And then we'll give this one a little prod. helps to have good gloves for this job. Yes, hi. Welcome back. I should say welcome back to myself. I got a little toasted there, guys. I don't admit that. I got a little toasted. Hope you guys are enjoying the view. Please just sit back, relax, say hi in the chat. Please subscribe if you enjoy this so far. There's much more to come. And we are a storytelling channel, but we're bringing that far more into nature, and we're looking forward to fall in particular here, as I said just now. So please like and subscribe and join us. It'd be great to see you. Thank you for coming along and enjoy the fire. Just for a few minutes, I'll just step out. Smelling really good, I have to say. Just checking on, probably can hear our Thurston in the background, the channel mascot. He's a small dog, but makes a big noise. So as the sun begins to set behind us again, we're just going to keep this fire going and let you guys enjoy it. Please, if you're stopping by and I'm just here, I'm looking at my phone just to check and see if anyone wants to say hi or ask a question. As I said, you can hit us up in Discord if you're a member of Discord, and there's a link in description there if you do. And also we have the worldwide folklore tales, .com and worldwide folklore tales at gmail.com. So if you did want to reach out to us, then please do so. We can do that way too. Just hanging out by the fire, keeping this baby going. getting smoking right now, as you can probably. I guess probably any of you guys out there who know the smell of this old oak wood that we're burning right now. This is all stuff that we pick up from the floor, so it's not cut in any way. It's all dead wood, and it does give great fire. Obviously, it's easy to burn, as you can see. Throws off a lot of heat, and eventually the size of this fire, because of around the stone here, it gets quite hot because and then you can put a griddle over that and cook on it, which is what we want to do very soon. Which I mean, if you guys are out there and you do that too yourselves, maybe you can give me some ideas. Because I like to cook lots of different food. So even from hot dogs on the fire to a curry, believe it or not, in a big cauldron on the fire right there. And you can see a bunch of people all sitting around here, all having a good time, and then eating or a goat curry, like Jamaican food, per se. Because I come from England, so in England, where I come from, we have a lot of Jamaican influence in food, and pretty much where we live right here, we have a lot of culinary differences in food, so it's good to have, rather than just a burger and fries or something. But sometimes a burger and fries is just what you need, right? So I'm going to just stand by a little bit again. Thank you. Again, if you're just stopping by, say hi. We'd love to see you guys join us more often. We're going to have a lot of events going, but if you're just not into storytelling, join us for what we're going to be doing here. And maybe one day, sometime, in the near future, maybe next year, we'll have some friends up who will come and help us fill this space and tell your own stories. I mean, that would be cool. I'd love that. Yeah, RC5. Are you still with us right now? Probably not. I'm not sure. I just saw that you were asking about game cams. What's good Wi-Fi? Well, that would depend on where you're at, I guess. Right now I'm on Xfinity, and we have Wi-Fi extenders all the way out to this camp, which gives us, really strong Wi-Fi. But I'm not really sure. It depends on where you are in the world, sir. Yeah. I was just throwing a few more logs on the fire there. In the picture or the shot right now, you can just see the one tent, and I have a stool in front of that chair. And then over here we have another tent, which are just hunting tents. They're blinds for now, but soon we'll be having shacks built. Well, actually not a shack, it's some very beautiful cottage style small houses which fit in with the landscape. So I can't really describe them. They're not really hobbit houses, you know, but they're in keeping with what we like to call storybook. So you know, summertime this time next year as well. By this time next year for sure. This place is going to look a lot different. And those places where guests can come and stay, you know. Bring their dog if they want, which mine's going nuts right now because he's missing his snacks. And yeah, so several acres in that direction, untouched. And we'll keep it that way, honestly. But at the same time, it's nice to be able to share that with select people. So stay tuned. It's coming up. It's good. Woo. Beautiful. Yeah, so we're still here, guys. Well, actually, my producer is going to go and bring the dog up to the fire, so he can come and hang with us because he's kind of stuck in the house right now, poor guy. So pretty soon he's going to come and join us, I guess. Hopefully he'll be okay, and I'm sure he will. So you'll get to see our little habanero. He's a good little thing, and sometimes when he walks with me along these pathways up here, he just deliberately follows them with me and never goes very far, you know, never goes far ahead, but he always sort of likes to tell you which way to go. So if you're into dogs at all, then this guy's quite the character. Hopefully we'll get to meet him in a few minutes when he gets up here. I'm just stepping away from the fire and stepping off camera a little bit, mostly just to let you guys look at that and enjoy it. Come on then. Here he comes. He's about a quarter mile away right now, but he'll make that distance in a few seconds. See what he does. See how he reacts with the fire. Because that's going to. Here he comes. Hey, Thurston. Hi. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Hey. Hello. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Yeah. welcome to the campfire. Yeah, be careful, don't get too close. Huh? What are we doing, bud? What are we doing? Hanging out, huh? With our friends. Yeah. Want to say hi? Say hi. Justin. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. I don't know. Get him over this way a little bit. And he'll come to it. I'm just looking at the text chat right now, fellas. Hey, buddy. Here you go. Yay. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh, I think the fire cracked and kind of scared him a little bit. It's alright. You can hang out. Yeah, so we do have our friend Thurston. He's affectionately kind of our channel mascot. He's with us, but he's a little scared of the fire and getting too close. But maybe we managed to see him a little bit running up there and then going, oh, no, I don't think so. Come on. I think the only way I could get him to go, so you could see him right now, would be for me to take him and walk with him a little bit. So maybe I'll do that real quick. Come on, buddy. All right. Come on, let's go. What are we doing? Let's go this way. Come on, let's go this way. Here we go. Little guys in the back. Yep, there he is. He likes to get excited, but I think now he's thinking he's going to get back and get some snacks. Some Scooby snacks. What, are you tired? Are you tired? Ooh. Thurston. Woo! Come on. Come and say hi. He doesn't want to say hello. He doesn't like the fire. Come say hi. Oh, here we go. We're going to just move the camera a little bit. There he is. Hi Thurston, look, you're on camera. Say hi. Oh. Whoa, there he is. Yeah, good buddy, yeah. High five, yeah. Yeah, he's habanero. And they like sniffing out all kinds of critters, I'll tell you. I call it habanero, but...
Habanese.
Yeah, Habanese. Yeah, I always think I get confused between a jalapeno. Come on, give me a break. I don't know. Cuban, I guess. I don't know. But he's eager to get back to the house now. And if I let him off the leash, that's exactly where he'll go. You're gonna have to wait for a little bit. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I got some filmage to do. Leave you with the fire for a little bit while I just step off, guys. Woo! Woo! That's hot, mama. Hi guys, just checking in with you. We're still by the fire for now. Just waiting for the sun to set a little bit, and we're going to start doing some recording around here to capture this fire and the walkway as we come sitting enjoying this for now, and then when we get into darkness, then that's when we'll start our point of view filming from different aspects of the camp, from outside of it. You know, as if you were coming in from different pathways maybe, and there might be a gathering of people here already, and your host might greet you in and give you a seat by the fire, possibly offer you some hot dogs or some vegan food, because I know quite a lot of people are vegan too and vegetarian, so we'd make sure that if you're a vegan, you'd get vegan food and it wouldn't be cooked on with meat. guys, if you're just joining us, we're just restoking the fire right now. In preparation for our nighttime recording that we're going to be doing just around the fire. So we're going to be doing some pre-recorded shots, looking this way from different angles, and I'm just sort of keeping this fire going right now. As the sun begins to set here over Folklore Forest in Maine, welcome to Folklore Forest and Worldwide Folklore Tales. I'm the narrator, David, and we have three people behind us that are also equally our producer and engineer or editor, and also our tech person who helps us set up our environment around here and has helped. And then we also have some friends of ours, Digital Voodoo, which we do mention and drop a big shout out to them because they're helping us right now create some really nice interactive intro sequences for the live shows. A lot of it incorporates what we're doing here tonight, so that's part of what I'm going to be doing when it gets dark around here. Going to be recording some scenes around the fire, which are then going to be added, into some cinematic and animated scenes. So it's going to be interesting. Hope you guys stick around for that. I think you'll find that fun. And if you haven't looked at Digital Voodoo, then just look them up on YouTube, Digital Voodoo. Our links, their link is usually in our description. Probably will be in this one, and certainly every time we use any of their music, which at the moment we're using quite a bit. So thank you to you guys at Digital Voodoo again. Fire's looking good. If you're in the chat, please say hi. I'm going to just sit down over here for now and enjoy the fire. And I'm going to be looking at the chat. So if you're there, please say hi. It'll be nice to have some interaction with you guys. Thank you again for joining us. Right around me at the moment, all of the solar lights are starting to light up, and you won't see many of those in the shop. Maybe some around me, perhaps, that have lit up. Soon a couple of the other big ones will do also, I think. And we have these all the way down the pathway. They look very good, and that's also a part of our sequences. It's a very magical walk at night. Hi there guys, welcome, thank you for joining us in our live stream chat by the campfire tonight. We're just setting up for some recording, and if you're just joining us, please say hi in the chat, where you're from in the world, and remember, please check out the channel, like and subscribe, and we'll be doing a lot more of this soon, and tomorrow again it's going to be another live stream which we'll be scheduling for everybody. So if you're a subscriber,
get a notification if you have those notifications on. Please come and like us in YouTube and join us in Discord if you use Discord. And also, you can email us at worldwidefolkloretales@gmail.com. And if the chat isn't working or you want to contact us for some reason, then please go ahead and do it. We always respond.
Hi guys, as you can see, man, the darkness is starting to fall quick, and the fire is glowing, and the sunset, as you can see behind us, beautiful sunset. Pretty soon it's going to be dark enough for us to start filming what this site looks like as you come from the different angles on the other side of the fire, which is what we're going to be using soon in a lot of our productions. So hope that that's exciting us right now. So just going to keep this fire going for a little while. Hope you stay with us here at Worldwide Folklore Tales. Hopefully you probably can't see a lot of the lights because we are on a vertical viewpoint right now, as you can see, so we're missing a lot of the wider angle that we might do if we were doing horizontal view. So you're missing a lot of the left and right sides, okay? Normally a lot of our format is in horizontal format because we do like to be able to provide people with that full view. But for this stream at least, we're just keeping it focused on the short format and vertical and on the fire. But the footage that we'll be recording will be in horizontal form, kind of looking in it. So I'm sure you can imagine how that's going to look when we see the finished article, and that's going to be exciting again, as I said. So sorry for interrupting you guys, just going to keep on with the fire for a little while longer. Again, thank you for joining us here at Worldwide Folklore Trails and at the Folklore Forest campsite.
see again, it's getting very dark now. Beautiful sky behind us. Just going to keep this fire going a little bit. This is bright, this is warm. We have lots of firewood all around us here that we have prepared. So no need to worry about that. Safety though, just to make sure for all you guys out there, we have cleared a 40-foot area around this fire. Brush, anything that could catch fire. And so everything here has also been doused to lighten the fire. So if I just come a little closer to the camera to you guys, just to make sure that the ground and everything else, all the vegetation is damp, you know, so any of these sparks don't catch anywhere around us. And so this is now a first barbecue. And we do maintain these fires very small in comparison to the size of the pit. And also above us, we have a very large clearing of trees to make sure that no heat or anything else can touch anything above us. So it's one of those things, you know, if you're going to have a fire in the woods, you really want to make sure that you prepare that area and, you know, try and avoid, you know, doing it in an impromptu fashion. Yeah. So, you know, again, just to say to camera, you know, if you're having a fire in the woods, most people don't need to know this, but you do try damp down the ground around the fire. The fire space around it is a good 20-30 feet. So anything that could catch fire won't catch fire from the sparks. And just bear, you know, safety in mind. We're very close to our habitat, and we can run a hose pipe to this place. But if we were further down in the woods, way over there, we would make sure then that we had, you know, the ability to fight anything like a wildfire. We do not want to do this in dry woods. And a lot of these woodlands around here now are very dry, and a lot of old and dead wood too, which is what we're burning off here, by the way. We haven't cut any wood for this. This is all wood that is dead wood that's fallen from trees, and then we go out and we harvest that wood, and we use it for barbecues. The different types of woods that you can use in wood chips for your barbecue, you know, per se. So a good resource. But, you know, just the safety in mind. If you're going to have a fire out in a place like this, always have somebody close by just to keep our friend the bear happy there. Okay. So pretty soon I think we're about ready for me to start doing my filming. And I'm going to be taking the camera and I'm going to be going out into the dark over there. And I'm going to be filming this site from another point of view, you know, a reverse point of view from where we're looking at me right now. So you will imagine what that will look like when that's filmed, and we'll see that. And I'm just going to make sure that I stoke that fire up nice and big. But I'm not actually going to throw any more wood on that. I've maintained a good fire with a nice solid log. And then what I've done is I've just put dry, you know, branches underneath it, just to keep the embers, the ashes going, and then that just generates the heat. So you don't need a huge fire, but what you do have is a lot of heat right now. You know, I'm standing a good 6-7 feet away from it, and I'm sweating, but I am wearing a lot of woodland clothing as well. So, you know, so yeah, I'll be right here, but you'll see me just stoking the fire a little bit, and then before I go out into the woods, I'll say hi, and I'll go do some filming out there, and I'll come back, and then we'll probably just chat in the live stream for a little bit and chat if you're there. You want to say hi, or, you know, add a compliment or a comment, I should say, or, you know, and then we'll probably see you the next time, which could be tomorrow, for what we've been doing here tonight. Thank you again for joining us behind the scenes at Worldwide Folklore Tales and Worldwide Folklore Forest. Beautiful.
I'll be right back. Yeah, that was me tripping over a branch. Okay guys, just going to go and take these shots from the pathway up and then just around again from the opposite points of views. So I'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. guys. I think I got what I needed just now. If you were wondering and you just joined us what was going on, I was just out there filming some scenes from different angles coming into this campsite here. So a wider angle, and I'll come back into camera for you so you can see me. Woo. Okay. Hi guys. Yeah, so I was just filming some footage there from from the depths of the darkness, and you probably might have been able to pick that up in the distance with the phone as I was recording. So we've just got some nice scenes right there, and I can't wait to show these to you guys very soon. But thank you for joining us tonight. This has been awesome. We're probably going to wrap this up in a few minutes, but please stick with us for a little bit until the end of the stream for some special information, and then check out the description after. And please, enjoy watching the video after the fact. If you haven't joined us live tonight, and please sit through and enjoy it. Get a nice cup of cocoa, get some toasted marshmallows, whatever your favorite beverage might be, and a snack, and put this on your TV or on a larger screen device maybe, and then you can enjoy it. And in the next episode, we'll be having some nice music by Digital Do again in the background, and then we'll be exploring this space more with storytelling and a Halloween special coming up at the end of October or just before. But stay tuned, please like and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the chat again soon, I hope, and we will see you next time. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and I'm just going to leave you with this delicious campfire that we got, and I hope you guys will enjoy it a lot. Cheers. Have a good night, guys. Worldwide Folklore Tales signing off just for now. They're still at the fire right now. Just going to make it safe. Probably can't see me too well, but I am here. Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodnight for now. Thank you again for joining us. I guess it's time for us to, just make sure that the fire is safe before we leave the site. But again, thank you again for joining us, and hope you enjoy the views tonight and the campfire. And again, please subscribe and follow us again for tomorrow's live stream and the stories that are going to be coming up very soon. So have a good night, guys. Happy weekend. Hope your Monday goes well. Guys, all our friends out there, this has been amazing. Just you're still here, enjoying the fire. Welcome another space nut. Good to see you, mate. Glenn, such a great friend, and I know over across the pond there, it's very early in the morning right now for you. So really do appreciate you being here. Sorry I didn't get to you earlier. I wasn't able to see my screen, so yeah, probably appreciate I was a little busy, with the fire. But just going over things. We've got the sunset down. It looks beautiful tonight. Perfect night for this fire, and so glad that people were able to stop by and enjoy that. And on this place right now, because we're only in the vertical format, not the horizontal, you're not really seeing everything that's lit up. But if you can look behind me and behind the fire, you can see some of the stud lights that actually light this whole place up. So kind of gives you an example of what storytelling is going to be like here soon, and cooking on this nice big open fire. So we're going to keep this running just for a little bit longer, but if you have to leave us, thank you for stopping by, and we look forward to hearing from you. Discord later. If you haven't got Discord, or if you do use it, then please come check us out. We have a link in the description. Also, come and join us for the next live chat, which is probably going to be tomorrow, and with a few nice surprises, maybe 3 stories that I might read for you live, while we explore more of the woods and just relax with nature and our surroundings here in Folklore Forest. But we'll just keep the camera rolling for a little bit longer. We'll sign off before we say goodnight though. Okay, good night everybody. See you next time. Like and subscribe. Mwah. Good night.